handled them last time. So today we are looking at emotional intelligence in customer services. And once we are done, we want to look at it to ensure that we understood the concept of emotional intelligence, identified the 5 components of emotional intelligence, develop the self-awareness that we need. We also, empathy, you can't take it away from human and customer service. We're still seeing it again, demonstrate empathy when serving customer. Manage emotional efficiency during stress, apply stress management techniques, build and maintain a positive customer service attitude, assess their own emotional intelligence and identify area for improvement. So now let's start. I hope you can all see my screen.
Yes, sir.
Technical skills may get you hired, but emotional intelligence determine how successful you become in your customer service career. Not just customer service, but to all. You might have first class, very highly technical in operations and what you do. But what keeps you on the job is your emotional intelligence. So customers often remember how they were treated more than what they bought. So a customer who feel respected, understood, and valued is more likely to remain loyal even after experiencing a problem. Well, we know that. So customer service professional encounter people from different backgrounds, personalities, and emotional states. So emotional intelligence enable them to remain calm, understand the customer's emotion, and provide excellent service regardless of the situation. So what is emotional intelligence? Now, I want to define it in different ways. Number one, it is just your ability to recognize your own emotion. Know your state first. I stated something in the last class that anytime and any moment that a problem confronts you or somebody asks you a question or talk at you and your facial expressions changes, I mean to say, your tone of voice change and your body language changes, you are emotional, leave it or not. Some say, I'm not emotional. No, 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 no. Your voice have changed. You are. That is just the litmus test about it. So, number one, you have to understand your current state. Number two, understand the emotions of others. Manage emotions appropriately. Build healthy relationship and make good decision under pressure. So, this is just simply what emotional intelligence are. So, depending the angle that you are taking it from. Now, I dive into a bit of more research so that we can bring this subject matter to a full circle of understanding. Look at the definition by Daniel Goleman. He said emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotion while recognizing, understanding, and influencing the emotions of others. So the question is this: I don't understand myself. I don't know what is wrong with me. How then can I help others? Just like somebody in the pit cannot help someone that is outside. In attempts, he will drag you in. So you must first understand your own emotion. So the 5 components of emotional intelligence are: number one, self-awareness. Understand your emotion. 2, self-regulation. Manage your emotion. 3, motivation. So you have to talk to yourself and stay focused and positive on that matter. Empathy, understanding others' feeling. Social skill, which is building healthy environment. So these are the 5 components. I will call it S square MES. S square MES. That is S raised to 2 MES. So that is the acronym. So it will make it to quickly understand. So when you meet somebody or somebody is the course of delivering your duty, somebody is just say, hello, good afternoon, Mr. Godwin. Say, what is good about the afternoon? You are stupid, you are that. Godwin, you just ask yourself, Godwin, what state am I? It's a rapid test. Okay, I need to stay calm. I need to stay calm. Yes, his problem is that the item was faulty. Okay. Ooh, He wants to use it just now. No wonder he's so pain. Okay. Have I encountered this customer before? Oh, it was on Lake 5 last year and I resolved his issue. Okay. You now start. Hello, Mr. Joseph. Thank you. This is Godwin. Do you remember on 5th of January 2025 last year? Oh, I was the one that handled that your case. And I believe we can still do this again. The man will calm down, but your brain has processed something due to your emotional intelligence. So this is one of the practical examples that I believe that when we put on while addressing this, it will go a long way. Look at it now. Number one, self-awareness. What is self-awareness? Self-awareness is knowing what you are feeling, why you are feeling it, how your emotion affects your behavior, how your behavior affects your customers. So a self-aware customer service officer notices emotional changes before they affect customers' interactions. Yes, they notice it. It's a kind of fast, rapid test that should be part of us. So sign of high self-awareness. Number one, knows personal strength. You should know your personal strength, accept your weakness, receive feedback positively, control reactions, recognize emotional triggers. Think before responding. Think before responding. Emotional triggers. Know what triggers you to get angry. Know what triggers you to remain calm. So all those things will help. So examples of emotional triggers are angry customer can trigger someone, long queues, heavy workload, poor connections. You are trying to, just as we are on in this class now, you are trying to reach out to someone or we are trying to connect now and it's frustrating, it's cutting, going, and it can trigger a lot of discomfort. So system failure, pressure from supervisors and rude colleagues. Yeah. So self-awareness question. So how do I know that I'm okay? Ask yourself this question. Am I becoming frustrated? Why am I feeling this way? Will my emotion affect this customer? And what is the best response I can give? So the benefit of self-awareness is this. Number one, it helps you in your bed to have a better communication, better decision making. It increases confidence and also reduce workplace conflicts. And it, in general, helps to improve customer satisfaction. So we have few activities before we go to empathy and service delivery. 3 situations that makes you angry at work, 3 situations that make you happy, and 3 strategies you use to stay calm. 10 has gone. So I don't know. I will drop it on the group. So let's do it and drop it at the end of the class. So it's very important and I want to have it. So we continue. So now, number 2, empathy and service delivery. Empathy is the ability to understand another person's emotion and see situation from their perspective. So empathy is not sympathy. Yeah. I understand this perfectly that time when I was an IT student back then in Kogi State Specialist Hospital. When I faced with HIV patients and I am now in place of a medical practitioner. So we're first taught that you empathize with them, you don't sympathize with them. So when you empathize, it's just you putting yourself in whatever they are feeling in order for you to talk sincerely to them. But when you sympathize, you're just feeling sorry and making them to be more sorrowful in their situation. So empathy is not sympathy. So customer service, the attitude you should have is empathy and not sympathy. So look at it now. Sympathy versus empathy. Sympathy, feeling sorry. Empathy, understanding feeling. Sympathy, emotional pity. Empathy, emotional understanding. Look at, for example, sorry for you. I understand how you feel. You can see. So let's take note of those words. Why empathy matters? Because customer want to be heard, customer want to be understood, customer want to be respected, and customer want to feel important. That is why we need empathy. So many complaints reduce immediately when customer feel understood. Yeah. So how to show empathy? We have studied this. You can see that most of the skills that we need to survive in customer service is more or less interwoven. So when you get a basis, it helps you to hit the ground running. So we are talking about listening again today. Conflict resolution, listening. Customer satisfaction, listening. So empathy now, we have to talk about listening. Listen carefully. Allow customer to finish speaking. Example, I understand how frustrating this must be. I can imagine how disappointing this is. I understand your concern. So once you get back with this kind of response, it calms the customers down. Look at it again. Ask helpful questions. Can you explain exactly what happened? When did the issue begin? What outcome would satisfy you today? So just like we look at last week, say, okay, is it refund? You now begin your refund processes so that the customer can be happy. So the next thing after you have asked a question, you offer solution. Never stop at saying sorry and always move towards solving the problem. That is very important. So empathetic language, instead of saying you are wrong, say, let's look at what happened together. Don't say you are wrong. What you are saying is wrong. Let's look at it together. So instead of say calm down, because when you say calm down, the notion people get is you believe I am angry, you believe I am fighting you. So don't tell me calm down. Just simply say, I understand your frustration and I'm here to help you. I understand your frustration and I'm here to help you. Just say that. That is what you just need to say. So look at it again. Instead of that is not my department, I will connect you with the right person immediately. So please, because it's not your department, don't shut the customer down. What are the benefits of empathy? It helps to build trust, improve customer loyalty, reduce complaint, create positive experience, increase repeat businesses. That is customers retention. So look at it, number 3 now. Managing emotion under pressure. Common workplace pressure are angry customers. Like now, some is these days it has reduced. Many will put it on their CV. I can work under pressure. I always laugh when pressure really come. That's why you tell people, I do not come here to come and kill myself. I will not die. This, that. But you wrote it there, you can work under pressure. So, so when you really see pressure, what are common pressure in workplaces? Angry customer, long waiting line. You go to maybe a customer's office or like banks at the rest, and you keep waiting. After you wait to a point only for them to say that we no longer use this line, we have diverted to that one. So technical failures, you just stand on the queue for ATMCs. When it's getting to your turn, they say the service is down. So that deadline. I remember one during the COVID, that is 2021, yes, thereabout. So immediately we are back from COVID, all the ATM card in Access Bank that runs over 5,000 or 10,000. I was given ultimatum of 1 week to distribute it to all the branches. And that's, this is not realistic. Say, I've spoken, get out. So I moved. No, I achieved it, but it was not fun. It was one of the third deadline that I've ever had. So multiple customers, difficult supervisor. Some supervisors can be difficult, let's be true. Let's call it specific. But the only thing I've told myself is, as I was climbing to managerial role, I told myself that anybody that ever worked for me will love to still stay with me forever, because I have experienced one that even when I'm sleeping, the madam name is on my head while I'm working. So to the extent that I put my mind this way. Once I step into the building, that is when I will remember that I'm working in that company. Immediately I'm done, I'm stepping out, I clean it off my mind so that I can have peace of mind because of just difficult supervisor. So yeah, it can be like that. So unexpected problem can come up. So these are some of the things that can cause emotional triggers and the pressure in workplaces. So emotional response. Without emotional intelligence, somebody will be angry. There will be anger, there will be anxiety, there will be fear, there will be frustration, there will be patience. But when you have emotional intelligence, what will happen? There will be calmness, there will be confidence, there will be patience, there will be professionalism, there will be problem solving. So let's look at emotional control techniques. How do we control emotion? So pause before responding. Take 3 to 5 seconds before replying. We call it deep breath. Inhale slowly. Okay, ma, if I get you right, you mean you didn't get the order as at when due? Now, hold on. Exhale slowly and repeat, just as I just practicalize now. So focus on the fact. Instead of creating or reacting emotionally, ask, what is the problem? What solution is available? You find it out. So avoid personalizing complaint. Customer are often upset about the problem, not you. So maintain professional language. Avoid saying you are shouting, madam. Madam, I don't care what happened. We have a policy. It's not my problem, it's the rider's problem. But all of you are in the same company. Rather, won't you say, I understand, ma. Let's walk through it. I will do my best to assist you. You understand? So let's look at pressure management formula. If you watch very well, in most of our classes, I always give you a chart or something. So maybe it's my science background that is doing me, but it's good when you connect flows. It helps. So in pressure management formula, number one, take a pause, think, then respond, and then solve. PTRS. PTRS. So whenever there's pressure, just remember PTRS, pause, think, respond, and make sure that your response is solving the solution, the problem. Yeah. So I'm trying to be slow, but something is telling me that I'm very fast anyway. So let's look at stress management. So, but I believe most of these things they are generics.
Yeah.
So stress management.
Yes. Yeah.
So yeah. So what is stress? Stress is a body response to pressure, demanding situations. Not all stress is bad. Small amount can improve performance. Too much stress is reduce productivity. I am stressed out, but the person is still sitting there in that cinema watching that movie. I'm stressed out, but he's still going to pick up juice at the store. He's stressed out because of work, but not stressed out on enjoyment. So stress can be dynamics. So not all stress are stress or bad stress anyway. So signs of work stress physically, you might be having headache because you have been talking since morning. Might feel fatigue because you have been sitting for too long. Poor sleep because you go to bed 12, you wake up 3 to prepare for work. High blood pressure, that will not be our portion. No. High BP because of somebody's work that cannot even afford you a house or car. You can see. So emotional. So that one we have looked at it before. Then look at it again. Anger, anxiety, mood swing, frustration. Somebody is happy now, all of a sudden he wants to slap someone. Mood swing. What about behavioral aspects? So poor concentration, frequent mistake, absenteeism, poor customer service. Somebody can be present with you now, and at the same time, the person is not with you. So causes of stress in customer service, high customer volume, unrealistic target, difficult customer, poor communication, lack of support, work overload, work overload. So these are common things. And if I should ask you people now, you have this experience every day. So stress management techniques, how do we do that? Prioritize your tasks. Handle urgent matters first. We have talked about it before. Handle urgent matter first. So take short break. Rest briefly to recharge. No matter what, take short break. That is why sometimes you might be in the bank, people are queuing, all of a sudden, the teller you are seeing before just disappear. And they say, where is he now? You don't mind that lady. She left here since. And they don't know. It's better for her. Because if she did not leave, before you know, 1 million is misappropriated and the rest. And you people have gone home. And the person will continue to pay debt throughout the whole year. Just coming to work to pay debt. You understand? So don't allow customer pressure to break you down. Don't do that. So regularly exercise, improve emotional health. It's very important. Healthy eating is also part of it. If you are not fasting, please avoid excessive caffeine, drink enough water, and eat balanced meal. So you might be wondering, we are doing customer service, they are telling us how to eat. If you are not healthy, you cannot perform anything. You cannot. A body have to stay healthy to carry the spirit or to carry the knowledge that you have. It's very important. Sleep well. Adult needs approximately 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Now, there might be ideology religiously that will tell you that if you sleep 6 hours every day, you have sleep out of your life. No, no, you have not. If you are called into apostolic ministry and God is giving you an instruction, you go on retreat, it's a different thing. So if I go on retreat and I'm using it to preach, does not mean you should go and do the same thing. We don't have the same calling. So let's be guided when we hear messages or when we hear something that say, if you sleep 7 hours out of your life for 7 years, you have sleep half of your destiny away. No, I sleep 7 hours, I wake up, I still read my book, I go to work, I take care of my family. What is that? So let's be guided. Let's be guided. So time management, plan your day is very important. Avoid procrastination. What you don't do today, you can never do it again. You might not know why. It's possible. You know why? Because the thing you're supposed to do tomorrow, you push it to do the one you did not do today. So there's something that will never be done until you live this life on. Because even God times everything. So what you're supposed to do today, do it. Don't procrastinate, don't postpone it. Because if you do, you will never do it again. So ask for help whenever you need one. Seek support from supervisors when needed. So don't be too afraid not to talk to your supervisor. Practice relaxation, meditation, prayer, deep breathing, stretching. So you might be wondering, why is prayer coming in? Why? Why? It's coming in because even in the world, the secular, they will understand that we cannot achieve more without God. Yeah. So let's move to number 5 things that we have. Positive attitude development. What is positive attitude? It just simply means maintaining optimism, professionalism, and respect regardless of the circumstances. No matter what happens, stay calm, stay positive, believe that God can still do it. So, characters of positive employee. So now I am bringing this in here. The employee here now is talking about customer service so that the thing can flow. So you must be friendly, you must be helpful, respectful, patient, honest, and reliable, and also solution oriented. So if you are doing all these things, what do you tend to achieve? There will be a better teamwork at work, there will be higher productivity, there will be better customer satisfaction, even your career, there will be career growth and improve workplace relationship. So then when I talk about the daily habit for positive thinking, smile genuinely, be sincere in your smile. Some people's smile is plastic. Start each day positively, appreciate customers, learn from your mistake, accept constructive criticism, celebrate achievement, and focus on solution. It's very important. So a positive customer service statement should be, it should be, instead of I don't know, say let me find out for you. Instead of we can't do it, why don't you say here is what we can do? Instead of that is impossible, let's explore another option. Instead of you will have to wait. Why don't you say thank you for your patience? I will assist you as quickly as possible. The person is still waiting. So look at emotional intelligent customer service. Situation and angry customer, low emotional response. So if you argue with the customer, your emotional intelligence is low. Yes. But if it's high, you listen calmly. So when a customer complains, if you have low emotional intelligence, you become defensive. But if you are high, you show empathy. When a customer comes with a mistake, if your emotional intelligence is low, you blame others. But if it's high, you accept the responsibility. When there is a delay in service and customer come, if you have low emotional intelligence, how do you know? You get frustrated. But highly emotional intelligent person will communicate professionally. So when there is pressure, low emotional intelligent person will panic, while high EI will stay composed. So build emotional intelligence daily by practicing active listening, control emotion reactions, learn from feedback, reflect after customers interaction, observe experienced professionals, read books on communication, practice empathy every day, and that will get you there. So we have practical experience here, activities here. So um, I believe we can see it and it's there in our note. You can rate yourself from 1 to 10. So number one, never, too rare, sometimes, often, always, and statement. So look at the statement there. I remain calm during difficult conversation. You rate yourself. I understand others' emotions. Rate yourself. I control my temper. I admit my mistake. I accept criticism positively. I think before responding. I manage stress effectively. I stay positive under pressure. I listen without interrupting. So you can, as solve problem calmly, you can score yourself. So put it there, other one, five or whatever. So when you are done, so if your score fall in between 40 to 50, you have excellent emotional intelligence, 30 to 39, good emotional intelligence, 20 to 29 average, you can improve, 10, that is low intelligence, emotional intelligence, so you require development. So I think that will be all for now. So we have activities here. So I I want us to check. Look at this. A customers arrived upset because their orders was delayed incorrectly and they have already waited several days. So one participant should act as a customer, another as the customer service representative, while others observe. So Gordon and Temi, I know I give assignment like this. I don't think I've received it.
No,
The
sir. Not
other
yet, sir.
the other sets immediately I'm done like this. They're actually more than two, they're up to six then. I will just it used to sweet me because the action this one will take is different from this group, different from the other group. But you have not seen one from you people, and I'm adding another one again. So
We'll come through.
you
We'll come through this time, sir.
okay. You know this time we'll go and do the former one too.
Yes, sir.
Observer checklist. Did the representative remain calm? Did they so talk to yourself? One person should act angrily, and let's hear what the other person will say. We can use this observation to just check. So now, before we go, let's just have this discussion. So, why is emotional intelligence more valuable than technical knowledge in customer service? Tell me, can you answer this?
Sir, please come again.
Because you are selling something, Abby. Why is emotional
No, I'm away
intelligence
for
more?
Riaza.
Okay, oh, no, you will sing tenor for us tomorrow. Why is emotional intelligence more valuable than technical knowledge in customer service?
Okay, so for me, emotional intelligence is valuable because in this aspect you can manage everybody and anybody. That's what I believe. You can manage anybody, but so to say, both the mad person, the angry bird, and everything. But if you're good on tech and you don't have the emotion, there's high probability a person's gonna lose his or her job. That's what my no.
Okay, thank you so much. I remember saying your technicality will give you the job, but it's your emotional intelligence that gives you and give you growth. So, Mr. Godwin, what emotional trigger affect your performance? This one is personal now.
Is it on a positive note or negative note, sir?
Any note, though.
Well, for me, the the one that if you speak to me calmly, even if there is tension, I would listen. Then I'll be fine. That's
Okay.
one positively. But then when you are at fault, you have done something wrong, and you don't even see or admit that you are wrong.
And I chatted on you.
Yee. I don't. He doesn't. He's not good at all. He's not good on anybody. So
Okay,
showing empathy by all means. And
but you have to remain calm anyway. So I don't
yes,
want
yes.
this question is like all the one you are picking is about you. Let me change it. I go to number 4 now. Tell me,
Okay.
how do you usually manage stress at work? It's personal now.
Okay. Personally, I just stay calm. I stay calm and listen
Has,
because
has, have
trust
you
me, stress.
ever welcomed an angry customer in your shop before?
A lot. A lot. I remember when I was in school, and because of the language barrier, the person thought I don't understand the language, and she was speaking angrily at me. But me, I need to make my own money. If you like, pop water on me, yell at me, I don't care. All what I need to know is I need to bring out the money from your pockets and I need to save you. So that was what I was after. But I made sure I calm the customer. It's a smile.
Okay,
Ah,
thank you so
I've
much.
been harassed before, but with a smile, that's what I did.
It's okay. So, Godwin, how can empathy improve customer loyalty?
Empathy goes a long way. Like you said in the course of your teaching, that customers remember how they are treated
Yeah, that if your network is
more
fluctuating.
than what they got. The
Yeah.
person will tend. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm with you. I'm getting it. Your network
Hello,
is
can you
just
hear
fluctuating.
me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay,
Yes,
okay, okay.
yes.
I said empathy goes a long way
Mm.
because you stated in the course of the class that customers tend to remember how they are treated more than what they got.
Yes, yes, yes.
So when a customer is treated right and shown empathy, the person will tend to come back again another time. So
Okay.
that's one of the ways.
Thank you
Yes.
so much. So the last questions I will just speak to that. What habits can help maintain a positive attitude every day? So if you put all we have learned together, the happy there's this the habit of what calmness. Just remain calm. Don't rush anything. Take a deep breath. Be calm. Take a deep breath a minute before you respond. So and follow that chart. Just don't jump at anything. So the simple takeaway is the emotional intelligence is exceptional, is essential for exceptional customer service. Self-awareness helps you to recognize and manage your emotion. Empathy builds trust and strengthens